Been here?
Yes, but I've been catching up with you online.
Always listening up, right?
Always.
Okay,
listening.
so look to your left. We've got our cameras that's showing the roads. What do you make of it?
Well, it's looking pretty nice this morning. Very untypical of Lagos, from what I can see.
That means you don't have so many vehicles.
Yes, maybe the backlog of yesterday's rain has scared a lot of people off the road.
From coming out. So which of these locations can you cite? Which of them do you know?
Well, I can cite Latif Jakande Wemku Road.
Okay.
I can see Lagos Abeokuta Express Road.
Okay.
Which it's pretty free.
Right.
I can see Ojota Interchange.
Right.
Amazingly free.
Right.
I can see Obafemi Awolowo.
Good.
Road.
So that means you're very, very familiar with the road.
Yes, Allen Junction is also pretty.
Okay. And what do you make of this this kind of technology?
This is superb. This is primus inter pares. When it comes to catching up what is on the road, it shows the excellence of Lagos.
What do you make of traffic radio?
Traffic radio is the facilitator of this, and I'm sure that Lagos State has done it so well through traffic radio, and other states are going to be copying your books.
All right, then. Thank you so much. We're not blushing. All right, so Adaramola, let's jump into it right away.
Okay.
NCRIB, how are you faring? How is the body faring?
Well, the largest room in life is the room of improvement. With all sense of modesty, we are further positively from where we were 10 years ago, from where we were 5 years ago, and from even where we were yesterday. The Nigerian Council of Registered Insurance Brokers, which is the umbrella body for all registered insurance brokers in Nigeria. And of course, you should know that insurance brokers are the only professional intermediaries that you have in the insurance value chain.
Right.
The NCRIB, I can say, is effectively coordinating them so that there won't be much stories that touch when it comes to insurance.
I was just about to ask you that question, really, for those who do not really know you. So your interest is to represent perhaps the interest of all brokers, insurance brokers.
Absolutely. That's the umbrella body chartered by the NCRIB Act number 21 of 2003.
All right. So how many of you do we have in town? How many insurance brokers do we have?
We have 560 corporate members as we speak, with about 5,000 individual members operating within the nooks and crannies of the Nigerian nation.
5,000?
Yeah.
Is that sufficient for a country like Nigeria?
That is not sufficient if you look at the population of our country. But what we do essentially is to move by installment, because you know the sensitivity of insurance. And for anybody, for us to append our signature to anybody whatsoever, we must be sure that such person is properly qualified, ethically as well as professionally.
All right, so let's rewind a bit, really, because we're talking insurance brokers. Who are those that we refer to as insurance brokers?
Well, insurance brokers, like I did say, are those professional intermediaries in the insurance value chain. They are actually people that help customers, insurance customers or insured, that we call insured, to enjoy maximum benefit from their insurance.
And of what relevance are they in the insurance chain?
Yes, they are very relevant, because if you look at insurance is a profession with a lot of technicality. And it takes a very discerning eyes to see, to decode those technicalities. Unlike in banking, when you put money in bank, you go back and take your money. Worst case scenario, they deduct the
interest.
the infuriating interest.
Right.
And you can predictably say, this is what I'm going to get. But hey, you could insure. And when a loss occurs, if you have not done it properly, you could meet some bulwark in the process of wanting to collect your claims. But when you engage a broker, in fact, I like the Yoruba word for it. They call it the alarina. They are the ones who would, introduce you to the best insurer. They will also introduce you to the best rates that you can get, even from your insurances. And they also give you technical advice. If an insurance person comes in here, a broker comes in here, and you say you want to insure, he's going to educate you sometimes even beyond the scope of what you think you should insure.
You mean it?
Yes.
So do I really need an insurance broker?
Absolutely. And research has shown that people who are not circumspect enough in the course of consummating insurance contracts will go to insurance companies themselves. Some of them have stories that touch simply because they do not have these people who will stand by them. You cannot argue your case in a law court, Victor.
Without
you need
a
lawyer. So that's the role that insurance brokers play. Yeah, they defend their clients. They also educate them.
Because some will be thinking that if I get an insurance broker now, that means it's going to add more to the cost of that policy I'm going to buy.
That is where a lot of people miss it. And let me talk within the ecosystem of the media. The fact that traffic radio says advert rate is 70,000 naira,
right? And
you have a media consultant or a media agent, let me put it that way, is going to pay less than 70. Am I right?
That's right.
Exactly. Right. So that's what the brokers do. You even pay less being engaging a broker than you pay what you are supposed to pay.
All right.
And with add-ons.
Okay, so we are doing this courtesy of NCRIB, and we're going to be talking about the Customer Service Week. Yeah. And this is a prelude to the next segment of the program, which is Insurance Digest, courtesy of the Nigerian Insurers Association. But let's talk a bit. I just needed to talk to our listeners. We've been talking insurance. Talk to our people. How relevant is insurance, especially in very challenging times like we have right now?
Well, thank you so much. If there is any time that insurance is relevant, I think it is in the time of adversity. And that's where a lot of people miss it, because they feel that insurance should be the last consideration. And forgetting that in the period of adversity, what we call second recovery or second strike capability,
right?
It's not there. When the economy is buoyant, when things are good for you, if you lose your car, you can easily get another one. But in this time, when the lowest car, so to speak, costs about 5-6 million, how do you get back? Then let's pick the scenario of a poor man and a rich man. A rich man has many friends, influential friends.
Right.
He's going to Ikoyi Club, for instance. Hypothetically, he gets to Maryland and some hoodlums, did something to his car. He will only manage to take his life out of that place.
That's right.
When he gets to the club, he relaxes with his friends, and the friends are looking for opportunity, of his birthday or something to celebrate him, because they know they must keep him within the ranks. But put the other scenario on the side of the poor man, maybe who bought through a cooperative and is still paying, and something hurry happens to him. The caliber of people that will go to greet him, people pray for him, they talk to him about.
In fact, they can only support him with prayers.
They can only support. In fact, he will even be the one to give them money to go back to their homes after they have shed their cries.
Wow.
So, but it underscores the fact that at the period of adversity, our predisposition to risk is very high. This is a time that some people die by installment. Some people are sick by installment simply because they are psychologically depressed.
Wow.
Some people losing their job, can spell doom for the entire family. These are risks that insurance covers.
Let's zoom our camera lenses right now on the Customer Service Week. You guys are celebrating it, right?
Every year.
Let's talk about why. I mean, what is the whole idea behind the insurance, the Customer Service Week?
Well, the Customer Service Week is a global celebration day, which is set aside to honor and celebrate the customer. And as you know, from even the common saying that customer is king, there is no one that is in business without a customer. You are not in business. And hence, it is considered expedient that a day, just one day in a year, is devoted by enterprises, business owners, and everybody to set aside, to celebrate this kingship of the customers.
All right.
So, in our own place, NCRIB, we have two customers, and number one primary customer are our members. Our members also serve members of the public.
Okay.
And of course, they constitute about 78 or 80% of our consideration. And 20 is for the general public, who also come into our office to do one thing or the other. So this week is a special week for us with our members. We devote more attention to them. We call them. We ask them how they are faring. We discuss issues, devoid of officiality or officiality of office with them.
Right.
So at least for them to feel the groove of the week.
And is there any particular day that we set aside for this in this week? Or this is going to be going throughout the week?
It's going throughout the week. We've started yesterday,
okay,
and it's going through the week.
All right. So this means that customers or most of your customers or people can walk into your office to ask questions.
Absolutely, it's a free day. We even serve you tea,
and
we give you refreshments when need be.
Wow!
Because you are also coming to help us. Without every business is people's business, and every business is customer business by extension.
Where is NCRIB located?
Yes, NCRIB has its headquarters at 58 Maleye Street, Alagomeji, Sabo, in Lagos.
58 Maleye?
Yes, just at the back of the Tope filling station.
All right.
You have a tall building there.
Okay, then. Yeah. So that means throughout this week, you guys will be doing a whole lot in terms of relating much more with your customers.
Absolutely.
Any awards, any things that you'll be handing out? Any freebies?
Yeah, there will be for outstanding customers who really come out of their shell, to ask questions, to show interest in insurance. We are brokers, but you can't take insurance from brokers, right, because it's insurance brokers. So for the entire industry is our consideration.
So let's talk about you brokers now, because you said the body is made up of how many members? About
506 corporate members.
Yes.
Corporate members.
So how can someone get an insurance broker?
You can get an insurance broker. We have our compendium. We also have our website, www.ncrib.net, that you could key into. Any broker that you find the name on our register, be sure that is not a charlatan. Be sure that is not a rogue.
Right.
Be sure that is going to serve you optimally. And he also has a rope, literally, that you can pull.
So is there a way I can identify a registered broker? Because in these days, we have people who are impersonators. We have fake practitioners.
Very simple, Victor. All you need to do is, are you a member of the NCRIB? Are you a registered broker? If it says yes, can you give evidence that you are a member? And you also can contact us through our website. You just keep the information aside. You are doing your due diligence or background check. And then you put a call through. Sorry, I keep the register of all the brokers.
Okay.
So just keep the call through. ABC insurance broker says, I want to engage him. Is he your member? And we have also had instances of institutional letter writing to us and inquiries.
Okay.
We have that under confidential cover. Companies, big institutions, multinationals, they write to us in the NCRIB to kindly verify the authenticity of this person's claim.
Which is very, very good.
Yeah, so you don't have issues, because issue of agency is actually the greatest problem that insurance had, image problem we had that we are still cleaning up.
All right, let's begin to round this up right now. So I'm wishing you the best as you mark this Customer Service Week.
Thank you.
But as we do so, what's your message to our people, and how can people also enjoy this week with NCRIB?
Well, our message to the people is that whatever is worth having is worth insuring. Whatever you will lose that will make you to lose your sleep, it is better you insure it. And when you want to insurance, you insure your best option, your best pally or ally is the insurance broker, because it's the one who knows your way, is the one who can help you navigate it to make you to profit effectively from your investment in insurance.
Any contacts for those who want to connect with the NCRIB?
Well, I'll give you www.ncrib.net.
Okay.
Then, of course, let me also avail you my own number. My number is 080-333-13433. I repeat, 080-333-13433.
All right, then. We'll leave it at that for now.
Yeah, thank
Tope Adaramola. Always a thing of joy to have you in the building. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much, Victor.
All right. It's nice having you in the building. We have to go. That's the first segment of the program. And we've been dwelling on the Customer Service Week. I know this is a time for you to celebrate all your customers. Ensure you do so with a whole lot of pride and make them smile. Maximum thanks to Dili Ayileso, who's Public Relations and Communications President for NCRIB, in the building as well. Fadila Salam, who's also research, right? Okay, Research and Development Officer for NCRIB. A brief break. We'll do our birthdays. And when we return, we switch gears, still talking insurance. But this time around, it's all about claims, claims, claims. That's the sweetest song when you talk about insurance policies.